Out of the drivers on the current grid, which ones would you say will potentially become a world champion?
I think we've got Oscar Piastri.
Yeah.
I think we've got Lando Norris.
Yeah.
I think George could take one. I do think George could take one. He's consistently good, so I think he could do it.
Charles?
I think Charles could do it. A lot of the time that Charles doesn't win races is because the team have let him down. I think Charles got the credentials for sure, so that's 4.
I didn't put Russell. I put Antonelli.
Antonelli for sure.
Because
For sure
I
he could.
think if Russell does lose that Mercedes seat, and I don't know whether it will potentially go downhill rather than uphill, even though he is great, whereas Kimi's so young and has so far in front of him. Same reason I've put Behrman and Gabby. Behrman will end up at Ferrari. You got to back Ferrari to potentially be amazing again.
Mm-hmm.
Gabby won F3, F2, and is managed by Fernando Alonso.
Yeah,
That's a world champion in the making.
I'm glad you said that Ferrari will be good again, though, because that's one thing that is often overlooked. Like, oh, well, if a driver like leaves that team, then they'll never win again. But like, you know, teams are constantly evolving and getting investment and doing better. And there are teams on the grid. You know, Williams could make an outstanding comeback.
They could.
You know, and if Sainz was to stay at Williams and then Williams become a front runner again, Sainz could win the championship in a Williams, you know?
Exactly. It really does make it impossible to predict. Because
Red Bull came out of nowhere.
Exactly. Gabby could move to Audi. He could just win 3 years in a row.
Aston Martin with Newey and with all this investment and, you know, with Honda and stuff.
Could win.